Good evening. People and organizations, they will pay income tax to the government. Sometimes what may happen, companies may receive windfall income, meaning above their average income. If they receive, the government may impose a tax called windfall gain tax. That may be on companies, that may be on individuals. And the government of India, starting from July 1st 2022 onwards, it has imposed windfall gain tax on export of petrol, ATF and diesel, and also on the production, the domestic production of petrol, diesel and ATF, and that is going to generate huge revenue to the government of India. And the government is also planning to impose similar type of taxes even on the individuals. Regarding that, I have the information and I would like to share the information with you. Kindly have a look at this. First of all, what is windfall gain tax? Kindly remember, whenever I say tax, that tax has to be imposed by the government. So this is a tax levied by the government against certain industries when economic conditions allow those industries to experience above average profits, meaning more than normal profits they are earning, and that is called windfall income. And on that one, government is imposing the tax that is called windfall gain tax. Clear? And if you look at this, these taxes on domestic crude oil production and fuel exports will generate a close to 12 billion US dollars, meaning 94,800 crores for the government in the remaining period of the current financial year. Very important one. Clear? We know what is the financial year. It starts on April 1st and ends on March 31st. But if you look at now, since this is imposed from July 1st onwards, from now, by the end of this financial year, this is going to generate huge revenue to the government, and that is going to trim the profits of Reliance Industries and also ONGC. Now, on July 1st, 2022, the government imposed windfall gain taxes on the exports of petrol, diesel and aviation turbine fuel, ATF, and also on the domestic production of the crude oil. This is a very important point. I want you to go through this point again and again. Clear? Meaning, start in future, this type of tax may be imposed on other sectors also. That's a different thing. But currently, it has been imposed on oil sector. Clear? And whatever the export of petrol, diesel and aviation turbine fuel, and also the domestic production of the crude oil, and on all these, windfall gain tax has been imposed by the government of India starting from July 1st, and this is going to generate 94,800 crore rupees to the government in the remaining part of the financial year, fiscal year. Very important. And it has also mandated exporters to meet the requirements of the domestic market first. What is the meaning here? Just because you are producing, you have been given permission for the export, it does not mean that you can export everything. But first of all, you have to meet the demands at the domestic level. Then, if anything is left, then you can go for the exports. Clear? And the tax increase will reduce the profits of Indian crude producers and oil exporters like Reliance Industries Limited and also ONGC. Obviously, when the tax is imposed, whatever the profits they are getting, there is a cut in that particular profits. Clear? Look at this. Following the government's announcement, Indian oil companies will have to pay, look at this very clearly, they will have to pay 6 rupees per liter on export of petrol and ATF. Look at the words clearly, please. 6 rupees per liter of exports on petrol and ATF, and 13 rupees per liter on exports of diesel. At the same time, upstream producers will have to pay a taxes of rupees 23,250 per ton of crude oil that is produced in India. Very, 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 very important one. Kindly remember this. When it comes to economy, the questions are being asked, and most of the times the questions that are related to economy are current affairs related. Maybe it is civil services, maybe group 1, maybe group 2, or any other examination. That's the reason why these type of points are important for you for the examination point of view. Fine. So this is regarding windfall gain tax. Thank you so much. I'll see you in the next session.